All right, let's get right into it. Today was a tough day, I think, for a lot of people. So let's go through our expectations and see what happened. This is a Discord I posted yesterday, which was the 28th. Um, we were saying below 69.60, 69.50 makes perfect sense. This is the picture from there. You can see 69.60 is the midpoint. 69.50 is where open interest was. We were looking at this demand, but we also had these areas we were looking, but below 69.50. So this is that hourly picture coming into the morning. We have 69.60. This morning we also had a big buildup of open interest at 6,900. So 69.50, 6,900 is right in these two zones. So I'm going to walk forward on the hourly to see where price goes, and then we'll break it down by bar by bar on the 5 minute. So we see yesterday we did test this zone, so I would not expect this. I deleted this off my charts when I came in this morning, but this was the picture. So we're looking under here for buyers, and we have that crazy push down. We blast through this zone and end up finding our buyers down here. And we'll see what 5 minute price looked like in this zone we were looking at. I was for sure looking at that. I was looking for that to take a trade, but we can watch how price never showed buyers step in. So at this point in the market, we have our sellers up here. So now we find buyers. Where do we expect to go? Back up to sellers. And we're working our way back up there now. Another thing I talk about in my document is expansion moves are most likely turn into a range or a reversal type market. Coming into the morning, our 5 minute picture looks like this. We just had a breakdown of our demand here. And I drew this. This is supply here, and then this is supply here. So I just included both, and that was an appropriate amount of risk. I put a sell order here. But unfortunately, boom, we just got missed by like 2 ticks, but that happens. Now let's walk down the 5 minute. We break lower and make more supply. Walk forward, huge candles. Super unfortunate to miss that one. Now remember, we're looking for 69.50s. Those marks will be there. On this candle, we once again break the low. Now we have supply here. Now we're coming down to 69.50s. I want to see what price does. Breaks the low again. More supply. Whoops. More supply there. I wanted along here. I was waiting for this high to break at 59.50. And we did not. We created more supply. Okay, so now it doesn't look like the level's going to hold. Now, like I said this morning, open interest shot up at 6,900. Either of these areas, we can expect buyers. Come down to our 6,900 area. We wait. We go forward one, break this low. And now we make more supply. Boop. Okay, we're in our demand. I'm going to delete this so it's out of the way. Walk it forward. Boom, right here. Demand exceeds supply. Change the screen. Now this candle down here is demand. Now I am buying. I have a buy order at 69.09. I'm waiting. We get a pause in the market. And did this one break the high? 37 and a quarter. Yes, we broke the high on this candle here. And now we had more demand. Right, and this is the demand that I bought off of. Well, I guess I could put the orders on. Hang on. 30.50 right here. That's where we entered. We're expecting to go back up to the hourly sellers, which are all the way back up here. So we get in at 39.50 and walk forward. Start breaking higher, start creating more demand. I'm just going to move this demand up like this. That's all I'm focusing on now. I'm just going to trail demand up. Boom, boom, pause, break higher, trail demand up. My stop is below this demand now, and that's where we get knocked out. And then it eventually does creep higher, super slow, and we don't get much action until the end of the day, but the expectations were fulfilled. This was just classic price action. Open interest also is a powerful tool. You can see tens of thousands of contracts aren't being opened by like Joe Schmo. Okay, 6,900 was a very specific number, and I mean we almost flipped there to the tick, but I include supply and demand, real price action to get us into trades with low risk. Hope that can help. Let me know if you have any questions.